When night falls over Kona on the big island of Hawaii, that's when the mantas come out to party. Eager to introduce these gentle giants to our young daughter, our family booked an excursion on a record-breaking night with Hawaii's famous manta rays.
Hey guys, say hi!
We started our adventure at Honokohau Harbor in Kona for a late evening manta excursion. Time to go see some manta rays. Round two. Okay. Full disclosure, Chris and I had been on a sunset manta tour months before and had been a bit disappointed to only see a couple manta rays at a distance. Tonight, we'd hoped to change that.
Manta ray!
From the marina, it was only a short boat ride to Makako Bay. Once we'd arrived, we were each given a pool noodle to help keep us floating on the surface out of the way of mantas. First mate Diego readied the square flotation device and dropped several bright lights into the water. Within seconds, the first mantas began to appear. As we slipped into the water, we had no idea the manta party that was about to unfold before our very eyes. It was exhilarating. I watched in amazement, holding on to the float with one hand. Chris remained on top of the float with Ava, who would have been too cold in the water. Fortunately, there was a first-class viewing spot right on top.
Too good to be true.
It most certainly was. Manta rays are gentle giants of the ocean. They are like big, fat fish that can grow up to 23 feet wide, wider than 2 cars parked side by side. Mantas are excellent swimmers that glide gracefully through the water using their large, triangular-shaped wings. With one of the largest brains of any fish, they are also highly intelligent, making them curious and even friendly. Another thing that makes mantas special is the unique markings on their bellies. Each ray has a different pattern of black and white spots, kind of like a fingerprint. Scientists use these patterns to identify individual rays and track their movements in the ocean. Despite their huge size, mantas eat tiny organisms called plankton. Those little squiggly things you see here all over the place. Mantas constantly swim along with their large mouths open, filtering plankton as they go using their gills and specialized flaps on each side of their mouth that help to direct even more food and water into their mouths. When manta rays find a patch of water that's full of plankton, they do a special trick called a barrel roll. By swimming in circles around the plankton, they create a vortex, which is like a big swirl of water. Then they swim back into the center of the vortex and use their gills to filter out the plankton that's been trapped. This creates a kind of tornado of water that traps a lot of plankton in one place. Ava eventually got tired of watching giant mantas swim in circles before her very eyes, so she decided to take a little break from the action.
You're missing the show, Ava.
With Ava safe in her life jacket right above us, Chris jumped into the water for a different perspective. We would later learn that this had been a record-breaking night for the year. A total of 35 gentle giants had made an appearance. A truly unforgettable experience. Suddenly, a mini crisis. Ava was okay, but she had dropped her mask. I panicked, thinking that one of the mantas might accidentally scoop it up. But mantas are much smarter than that. Thankfully, our first mate here, Diego, came out of nowhere and recovered it for us.
Thank you, Diego.
At that time, I decided to go ahead and join Ava on top of the float, and I found her up there biting into a pool noodle.
Don't like that.
I'm honestly so amazed at the things that we've been able to do together as a family, collecting incredible experiences not just for Ava, but for everyone in our little adventure family.